Hello, welcome to AWS Labs. Let us do some hands-on on this IAM. I logged into my AWS account and let us click on services, and for IAM, look in the security part, security group here, security identity compliance. Click on IAM, then it will take to a screen. Here, when you log into root account, all these checkboxes are in green, in orange color. So we have to fix them to make it to green. So the first step is to activate MFA account. MFA is multi-factor authentication. So for your root account, you have to set up multi-factor authentication. Multi-factor authentication can be done with your Google Authenticator. So that's install Google Authenticator on your phone or smartphone or some other device, and so if you set up that way, then what happens is whenever you log into your root account, you always need to enter the key from the authenticator. That's the first step. We have to set it up, and once you set up that one, this will turn into green. The next thing is setting up users. Now you have to create your users. Now let us do create one user. This is what I'm going to do here. I'll create one user and I'll create one group and I'll give permissions to that group and I'll add that user to this group so that the user will get the access. Let us do that way. So first, this is what I'm going to do is create manage users. I'll create one user, add user, name of the user, I'll call it Zane. I'm giving permissions to programmatic permissions and console access also, and it's going to create a password, auto-generated password, and let us go to permissions. I'm not giving any permissions for now. Let us do this. I'm not adding any keys, and this clearly says it gives warning here. So no permissions to this. I'm fine with that. Let us do that. I'm going to give the permissions through here to her group actually, so that she'll get the access. I created the user now. So when you create the user, right, what happens is it creates a password and access key. It gives the access key and password, and it will appear only once, only on this screen. Once if you pass the screen, you're gone. So it won't get repeated. So you can't get the access. You have to reset everything. So and you download this CSV file, and I'm not going to show it to you. So we download this one, and this is only, and I'll close this one and remember always, you have to use this secret key and password key. Once if you close this, that is gone. So you better download it now. So okay, and I close this. Now our next step is I'm going to create a user group. I'll create a new user group. I'll call it sysops. Let us say. Create sysops user group, and what I'm going to give permissions to this admin access to them. And I created a group. So now for sysops groups, I want to add the user I created, Jane. I'm adding that user to this group. And now whatever the permissions that group has got it, Jane gets it. That's what it is. So, now let us go to users and let us go to my dashboard. So what I do is I take the login account. This is the one, and I log out of this one. Sign out. So now what I do is I'll sign in to the account. The surname is Jane, right? Jane, and I'll use the password. Do you remember the password we created? That's the password you have to use. The password when we are creating the account, it asks for a password. I'm going to use that password to log into this her account. It should ask for the new password. Shut up. Yeah, see, I key in the password and the new password. I mean, so what now I have access to, she has got access to everything. Now, if you go to IAM and let us click on IAM, she has permissions to everything. See, and now let us go to, now let us go to, because I have this this ID has got access to everything, and because admin rights, so I can, let us create some roles. Roles are basically, as I mentioned before, roles are basically for the AWS resources. Let us, I'll create a role. See, it says the types of roles we want to create. So I'm using AWS resource. So I'll use, let us say my EC2 machine, that machine wants access to, for a S3 bucket. So it wants to write something into S3. So it needs to create a role for that. So that's what I'm going to do it here. Click on EC2. Come on. Okay, let's click this one. Next permissions. Okay, I'm creating a, I'll look for S3. So S3 full access. I want to write no tags review. I'll put the name S3 full access. I call it. So I create a role. I created the role. That's it. If you look for that role, right, it will see the one, the roles I created custom role. Here it is the one I created just now. This is for the S3. So that's what pretty much about it. And this is what very simple, briefly about IAM access. That's a little hands-on. And thank you all for watching.